Hey guys, it's Normalisk again with the ZVT. Man, Terran have just been crushing me lately on these stupid ass timing attacks, like a lot, where I'll kill their army in their ramp and feel safe to take a third, and all of a sudden they have 48 Marines and 8 tanks. That is really frustrating.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
So, on that depressing note, I'm not trying to complain too much.
More minerals.
Oh, it just sucks.
We require more minerals.
It just sucks sometimes. You get into these losing streaks and it just makes it really hard to enjoy the game.
We require more minerals.
I think I want to try to go into a fast Infesterling build. Kind of like old Destiny style. Delay this barracks a little bit. A lot of it, actually. I guess Zerg do annoying things too sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, don't get your hopes up about it, but sometimes Zerg can be pretty annoying.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Whoop, missed the cancel. It's okay.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
I obviously want gas pretty fast, but not so fast that my mineral income is being cut too much for it. I'm going to put this guy here so that I can see if and when he expands.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Spread out my drones as they go a little bit. That's not good. Nor is that smart at all. What is he doing? Wow. That was weak.
We require more minerals.
Is he expanding behind it? I'm just so flabbergasted at its stupidity. Yes, he is. Okay.
Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords. Spawn more overlords.
I apologize for not talking. I am just trying to see how many drones I can get away with before I absolutely need to start making an army. It looks like I need banelings.
We require require more minerals.
Ah, I don't want those yet, actually.
We require metamorphosis complete. We require more minerals.
I don't know if he's gonna try another timing attack with mass. Oh wow, yeah. I need to stop drone production. Get me some banelings.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
He still didn't have an SCV count, did he?
We require more minerals.
Just trying to be active with these speedlings. I'd like to get Burrow before he moves out. That'd be a really good play.
Our forces are under attack.
I don't think I'm gonna hit that timing though.
Mutation complete.
Well, it's gonna be close.
Spawn more overlords.
Check for like some kind of ninja third. I'm just really scared right now. Yeah, I saw a lot of Marines, I guess. That is a lot of Marines.
Mutation complete. Spawn more metamorphosis complete.
And just I guess start my 2-2 and keep droning up. Yeah, I don't understand.
Metamorphosis complete.
That baneling speed.
We require more Vespine gas.
I'm just so afraid of
Forces are under attack.
some kind of like switch into a tech play, you know? Like, oh crap, he's got mass Thors actually instead of mass Marines. That's a pleasant surprise.
Metamorphosis complete.
0-0 Marines. It's got Marine spread though. You know, I might try to bust him. It just doesn't feel like he has anything.
We require more Vespine gas. We must place that on creep.
don't even think he has siege tanks. So if he does, I'll just pull back, I guess. Yep. That's no problem, though. That might be a problem. Some corruptors for broodlords. Crap, I was just a little bit too late on my infestor cheese. These broodlords are a little bit slow, I think. But yeah. There's still plenty of minerals in there. Right there.
Our forces are under attack.
He still has no upgrades for his marines, though. That's going to be what loses him the game, probably. Supply block too, but that's okay.
We must place that spawn more overlords.
Maybe it's not okay. I need these broodlords.
Spawn more overlords.
Actually, I'm gonna put these on 3 and just control the broodlords manually.
We require more vessels.
And ling up the rest. I don't have adrenal glands, but I'm gonna be 3-3 by the time he attacks, probably. So that's pretty cool. That's a lot of broodlords.
Mineral field depleted.
Got a lot of support for him too, that's important. And just what I usually do with broodlords is attack command, like attack move, the actual broodlords, and then just support them from back with whatever else you have.
Our forces are under attack.
Like, yeah, see if you... The only reason to move in is to protect your broodlords, and if they're not being attacked, you don't have to protect them. But something you do need to do is replace a lot of your army with corruptors. That's fine, I got plenty.
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Really? Wow. That's okay. No Marines to shoot down my broodlords, then, I guess. Like, really? Wow, okay. That bunker rush must work a lot for him. I'm gonna try to not do too much talking as far as analyzing goes. I will save that for the replay. So stay tuned. I'm gonna put it all in the same video. The replay is coming up right after this. Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my videos from now on. It's going to be a post-game replay analysis focusing on whoever lost the game of his perspective. So here we have Radical Face, and he tried a bit of bunker cheese. I'm going to try to speed up to that. It's good manners going on. That's always good to see. A couple reasons why I think this failed, even though I did fast expand. I harassed this SCV, and it took a good 10 seconds for him to get it back onto the barracks and get it building again. Here's a time when I missed the cancel on the extractor actually, and it would have really helped to get that cancel off and go down his ramp and see that he's building 2 more barracks, and I would have been even more cautious than I am right now. Just another reason why scouting is so important for Zerg. It is so important to not let this extractor finish, especially when there's no threat of Marine yet. You can run down and just see what he's building. You can't just build 1 barracks and have it be 4 minutes into the game. It's got to be something else. But instead, the first inclination I had was right here when I saw the second SCV come. If you're going to do a bunker rush, maybe it would be better to build the bunker with your first SCV so that I don't have all this time to see. Like, this is my player cam right now. I'm looking directly at both the SCVs, and I had enough time to get 4 lings and pull some drones from this side and pincer attack these buildings that he's creating. Excuse me. I just think it would have been a lot more effective if he did it a little bit sooner. And for those who don't know, drones actually move faster than Marines, so you can chase them down. Just be careful to not chase them too far, because you are losing mining time, obviously. If you chase them to about here, then you can turn back around and just dance dance with them for a while until you get Ling support, or if he just decides to stop, because you will kill Marines with 2 to 3 drones per Marine will do the job. It's very hard to micro against that. And I have 2 killing that. I didn't even notice that that was a supply depot. I thought it was a second bunker. That's another thing. You can build 2 bunkers to block it off rather than a supply depot and a bunker and still have a hole through your wall. So I get my first Ling Scout. Nope, I don't. That's another thing I should have done. He is expanding, and I see the expansion from this awesome Overlord placement. This is a very good place for it. But he's building another barracks. He has 4. And I do end up seeing this just much later than I could have. I should have ran in right then when I had the Lings here and they turned back around. Just poke in and do some scouting. He could have mass Hellions coming. I wouldn't even know. But now I feel pretty safe getting Baneling into Infestor, as well as just 1 defensive spine for the time being. And even though I got 2 Evo Chambers to help block off for defense, I did use them for upgrades. It's always good to at least utilize them since you've already wasted a drone on building it. Get the Tech Lab for some Marine support. And let's just see how far behind all that cheese brought him. It's now 44 to 28 harvesters. He lost, I think, 3 SCVs and all that mining time and those Marines, and it just let me skyrocket ahead. He does have mules, and mules are good, and he's Now he has both his gas. For a while he didn't have either of his gas. I burrowed these banelings right in the middle because that's the path that his units take to my base. The thing is though, you do not want to put your banelings on the edge of your creep like this because he will scan right here in this plane of view to kill the creep, and then your banelings are right there and he will spot those, so put them well off of the creep. I should have put them like, I don't know, here and here would have been good because he's not going to go around this way. His units will go up, and there's a tighter choke there also. It's good to put them in pairs, that was good, but I'm not going to put them by the watchtowers anymore, and especially not on the edge of my creep. I thought of that immediately after I did it. That's too chicken to move them forward. So I keep just poking in, and at some point I have an overseer, here it is, and I think he's taking a third because I see this command center building. That's another good indicator that made me break these down to take my fourth. Actually, I am taking my gold since I have this creep spread and map control. And I actually flew in and saw all of these marines, so I was like, he's got just marines. I didn't see these tanks. He has just marines. I can baneling bust that right through that bunker and do just fine. So that's what I'm trying right now. And this is the beauty of a good economy Zerg, is you can try stuff like this and it's not all in. I'm still making drones. I have 8 on the way. I'm just poking in a little bit, mostly just to make sure that he has tanks, because if he didn't, I would win the game right here. It turns out that he does. I didn't know that at the time. Wasted a baneling on that SCV, but yeah, just lost a lot of Zerglings right there, but that's okay because I have the significant harvester advantage. I'm taking my fourth. I have this gold saturated. I saw that he has the command center here, but he didn't even have the rocks broken down, so I knew that I'm 3.5 bases to 2. And I knew that I was ahead on harvesters. Here's another little good pickup that I did. I saw that these were completely unguarded and took them down. I mean, why not? So that I could actually slip these infestors in, and I thought he has to have detection, but he doesn't. And actually, I did that stutter step because I was considering unburrowing and hitting this group with 2 fungals and taking them out, but now that I see these tanks up here, that would not have worked at all. So I made the right choice to just stick around in his main. In the future, I think I'm going to use this timing to get a couple more infestors in, like even just 2 more infestors in. Instead of just having 2, I could put these 2 up into his main and then put 2 new ones down here and attack them both at the same time. Because if you can get in, get as many in as you can. And I also thought that I could go double fungal right here and go fungal, 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 and take out all of these SCVs, all of these 12. Or I could spew out whatever it is, 24 infested Terran, take out a lot of those SCVs, maybe not all of them, and maybe even power down this orbital command. And I think I do take out all the SCVs, plus these 2, 3, 4 on gas. So I got 4 additional SCVs by making infested Terrans rather than trying to fungal bomb them. And I almost took down this orbital command. If he didn't have that many Marines right there, it would have gone down. That was a very good choice by my part. I usually just do the fungal thing, but there just weren't enough SCVs. If he didn't have this third, and you know, if he was still on 1 base or something and he had 38 SCVs on minerals here, sure, do the fungal thing, but it seemed more cost effective to just bomb in infested Terrans. In the meantime, I got my gas immediately on my 4th base. Started my spire immediately when I started my hive, and they ended the exact same time. And then right when your Greater Spire finishes, or actually right when you start your Greater Spire, you should make some Corruptors so that you're ready for Broodlords. It's not... They come out and then it's like 30 seconds or so before you can actually make the Broodlords, but if you make them right when you start your Greater Spire, you don't forget to make them at all. Because they'll only happen to you once, and you'll always remember when, like, right here in this position right now, I'm teching to Broodlords, I got the start of the Greater Spire, didn't make the Corruptors, and all of a sudden he moves out, and I have a Greater Spire with no Broodlords. That is the most frustrating thing imaginable. So you have a couple Corruptors laying around for a few seconds, but it's worth it to never forget to make the Corruptors in the first place. So this composition is a little bit Ling heavy, but that's just because he hasn't been harassing me at all. I expected to have to use them a lot. I usually have about 3 to 4 times the number of infestors to support these Broodlords. And the rest comprise of Lings with upgrades. And I actually timed this attack so that my 3-3 would be done before I actually engaged. He's actually starting his drop play. 2 drop ships, 16 Marines, just checking for expansions. This is a really good play. But in the meantime, I lost control of a small group of speedlings and they actually got sacrificed to the tanks. But what you do in this situation is attack. I always just attack move with my Broodlords. I think I say this during the game. And have your whole army behind them just ready to... And in fact, your infestors should be a little bit more forward so that they can fungal groups of Marines that try to snipe your Broodlords. But he does try a drop play, and I just overreact a little bit because I don't even need those. And the whole time, you have to be reinforcing with Corruptors because I guarantee he has a starport, and I guarantee he's making Vikings because that's just what you do against Broodlords, and he is. So you rally. I basically rally with just Corruptors so that I can defend. Once he reacts to my Broodlords, I can defend with the Corruptors. And the Infestors can do a good job until the Corruptors pop, like these 2 Vikings here. They actually do take down this Broodlord until I realize I have enough Infestors to take care of them. But these could have easily been killed with just these 3 Infestors, and I usually have even more than that. And he leaves. So this, to me, this is the ideal Zerg army, is Infestor supported Broodlords with 3-3 Cracklings as cannon fodder, basically. It seems to really get the job done against Terran. Ultralists just get powered down by Marines and Thors. This even does okay against Terran mech, as long as they don't go extremely heavy Blue Flame Hellions. If you can get your economy off, this will work against basically anything. I did want to see if he ever scouted this before he saw my Broodlords for the first time. So this is his perspective. He's getting his upgrades, but my upgrades are so good. He should have gotten a 2nd engineering bay to keep up. Because Marines that have an upgrade advantage are so good against everything. It's just insane. He plugs his gap with tanks, and that was really good. He sniped a lot of units there. So, layer into Hive at the same time as I'm building my Spire. And I'll show you this timing here. Pop pop, greater. So he doesn't know that I have a Hive.
Add-on complete. Upgrade complete.
He's got enough energy for a scan.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, but he had to use it on the Infestors. Okay. So at least he doesn't have just a bunch of energy laying around.
Mineral field
I felt like this
complete.
game was easy because I can see now that he doesn't even know that I have a greater spire. He doesn't know anything at all. It's completely turtled in the dark, and I guess this is something to consider as Zerg, is
Mineral field
keeping the Terran
completed.
turtle until he can tech to something amazing like Broodlords to crush it. Because he didn't know I even had a hive until he saw my Broodlords, and it was just... nobody can react to that. Oh, it's so pretty.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
So this has been a replay analysis by Normalist to help make your ladder matter, and I hope you guys learned something.
Upgrade